Alright, so today's fairing removal on my 2020 R6. And I watched a couple other videos and they're like long-winded videos, so I thought I'd come up with one that was just a little bit shorter and quicker for everybody. So anyway, first step is going to removing the upper guard right here up underneath the handlebars. Okay, so those are just two pop pins. So they're just plastic. They got a little dot right in the middle of them. Right there, and you can push in on that button and they will pop right out. Once you got it popped, which I already have them popped, I'm going to come up underneath and I'm going to push it out just with my fingers. This other one is a little harder to get to when it comes to popping it out. So I already pushed it in, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bend up a little bit on this cover and then push it up with my fingers until I can grab it with my fingers and pull it out. It's already been popped, so it removes really easy after that. So on this outer fairing, just a quick tip on removing it. It's going to have the big bolt up top, okay? It's also going to have this one right here, this one right here, and you can see there's one right here, but this one actually just connects these two, the lower fairing and the mid fairing. So you can tell the ones you don't need to remove because the fairing actually bends in right where it's at. If I push here on the solid one, I get nothing. It's attached to the frame. So this one too, you don't need to remove this one to take this mid fairing off, okay? But the lower one will come with it. This bottom one, however, is pretty solid right in here. It will need to be removed to remove the fairing. So, remove all of this top cover. You're gonna have to pull up. And almost away from you a little bit. But it gives it a little click and pops out. So, if I forgot to mention, there's one down here underneath. Alright, connects it to this little splitter right here. So undid that, you're gonna have to pull it to unclip it from the splitter. It's got a little clip right around this corner right here. And then you want to come to the inside and there's some pockets in here. Not sure if you can see those, especially with my light on it, but there's pockets right in this you can feel for. Two pockets. Push the center pin in and pull them out. So I've already done this one, so I can grab it and pull it out. So I cut almost all the buttons on them. There's one inside and it's attached to the radiator. So if you're coming up here and trying to get this the rest of the way off, you find it feels like it's hung up right in here. Well, it's not really hung up on anything. It just has clips in them. And you have to pull it till it pops. And it's kind of a good pull. So you give it a good pull till it pops. It's these wedge type clips that go in, and that's why it's gonna tuck up and under there. So now that I've got those, I can pull on this fairing a little bit. I'm not ready to take it off because there's an inside screw that needs to come out that attaches to the radiator. So, there's the radiator. There's a screw right there. It's hard to see because it's dark. So, the fairing's attached right there. So what you want to do is take that out. This is a cross one. It's on there's the fairing is. So you're going to take that one out. It's on the inside. Pull out the tire here, and it's right up underneath in there. So now that the fairing is all loose, I can give it some pull because you want to pull on at the same time as you're unscrewing it. Otherwise, it won't feel like it's coming out. All right, fairings removed. Access to header bolts. One-time exhaust system, just with one side. So that's where I'm going to go. And now I'm doing a cat blade.